like and the subscribe button, Lord Durk. They say Lord Durk, he's been a bad daddy. Not just me. Jerry Production is probably saying the same thing. Imagine that. Imagine Jerry Production saying, you know what? I can't make no money all like that, like how I want to off Lil Durk. Because Lil Durk, he locked up right now. Imagine that. Imagine somebody messing up your money. So that's probably what's going on right now. Lil Durk, he's in a bad situation. We all know that, but he probably messed around and put other individuals in bad situations too. Imagine that. Imagine all those employees who was hanging around Lil Durk say, you know what, I need my paychecks. And my paycheck is no longer around. Imagine your paycheck no longer being around because the boss, the big boss man, decided to indulge in big boss activities. Imagine that. Big boss activities. What I mean by big boss activities, you know what they're accusing Lil Durk of. So sad though. Have to admit. I've never been rich before, but what is rich? No, I've never been rich. I'm assuming rich is like you probably have access to a mansion, you probably have access to a castle, you probably have access to money if you save it the right way. You don't have to worry about working anymore. Is that the truth? I don't know. I have no idea what it is to be rich, believe it or not. I really don't. Only thing I do know is they got Lil Durk. They got in a situation where they said, wow, Daddy, when are you coming out? Daddy, I remember we was out there in those mansions. Daddy, I remember that. And then Daddy saying, you know what? I remember that too. Imagine that. Imagine remembering something too. They said Lil Durk, he was a good boy trying to play bad. Am I right or am I wrong? I don't know. Only thing I do know is that Lil Durk, he's locked up right now. Lil Durk doesn't have the luxury of, um, imagine that. Imagine not having the luxury of eating a beef patty right now. I'm about to eat a beef patty right now. Lil Durk can't do that. Only thing he can do is hope to get out and be free. Imagine that. Imagine all you want to do is hope to get out and be free. But either way, that's not gonna happen with Lil Durk anytime soon. What I mean by that anytime soon is like they got him. Not only they got him the right way. Imagine you get someone the right way when you're away from everybody. I mean, not away from everybody. You're in that jail cell. You probably have somebody around you, at least somewhere in the building. Imagine that. But either way, they said Lil Durk, he messed around and put himself in a position where he got to cry for help, beg for help. Imagine that. Help me. Help me. They says money where he is right now is useless. They said Lil Durk, he doesn't have the luxury of using his money the way he could be using it. Imagine that. Imagine having the luxury